not so.
Okay, first of all, you talk about the Boeing company will hire a lot of people, so a lot of people will employ, right?
Yeah.
But in the US, it's not only the engineer major. That's the first thing. And the second thing, the cost of the war in the US on the 29 is 13.5%. And the total military percent of money is 44.4%. And per year, the military funding is about $65 billion. And Obama's drop increase could add more, about 30,000 billion per year. And the total, and it's just the cost of the drop, and the military is not including the weapon. Yeah, that's why the economy will be down and the tax will be increased, and who will pay the tax is us. And the second thing is about the environment, right? A long time ago, Afghanistan is considered as the country with a lot of forests covering the Afghanistan. And just because of the war, more than half of the forest in Afghanistan has been destroyed the latest 25 years. And the last thing is about the human rights. You said that it will bring the freedom for the Afghanistan,
yep.
But many people die about this war. And if you fight in Afghanistan, the innocent people still have to die with no reason. Well, about the statistics that I had is about 123 innocent people have died in this war, and it increased more and more by year until now. It's more than 100 innocent people have been killed by the U.S. force. That means that the U.S. drug forced them to die, not bring them to freedom.
As you say, United States government, they spend a lot of money in this war. But you know, they have two wars. One of them is Afghanistan, another is Iraq. In United States government, they spend a lot of money in Iraq, but just little money in Afghanistan. So
what do you mean the little?
So maybe 20% or 30% is little money. But they, at Iraq, they spend a lot of money. It's two things. And another, I just say environment. After war, the United States and their ally, they help the Afghanistan people. They rebuild city, rebuild country. So everything will be changed. Maybe 20 years, maybe 10 years later, Afghanistan is become a new country. They got a new city, they got a new village, they got a new forest. And the human rights. You say many people in Afghanistan they died because the United States, US and their allies invaded this country. But if they don't invade this country, the terrorists would attack the of the world. Like they can attack the American, and they also can attack the like England, like Australia. So the many people died. So it's we should invade Afghanistan and destroy this terrorist organization.
We have 30 more seconds.
Yeah. To protect all of the people in the world. So, of course, it's war. Some people died because it's war.
I know, but because of the soldier of U.S. is still in Afghanistan and still killing innocent people in Afghanistan, it's the U.S. fault. It's not the Afghanistan fault. It's because the innocent people have to die because of the soldier, so the terrorism is still continuing in the U.S.
Maybe.
And for the economy that you said, that the U.S. will have the Afghanistan to build the country afterward. You know, according to the statistics, that the total military percent is 44.4, and it's a lot of in the U.S. budget. The U.S. have money to take care for their country. What should they take care for the other? They just destroy the other. Yeah, that's my point.
Okay, you guys are done. You have 1 minute to collect and be ready for your final closing statement. Okay, ready to go. Last statement. Yep.
As you know, some people say invading Afghanistan is horrible and not forgivable. But however, it is not the war that only destroyed the peaceful time for people. Yeah. From some perspectives, this war would be caused a peaceful time for people. As we remove the organizations such as Taliban, Al-Qaeda, something like that, we can get a lot of benefit in many ways. For example, in case of human rights, we can save people. You know, already during 6 years, Afghanistan citizen is controlled by Taliban, Al-Qaeda, something like that. So we can give some freedom to citizens. Also, we can prevent some terror, which will happen in the future. So, according to prevent this terror, we can save a lot of more people than victim which happened by the war. Also, in case of the economy, we can get a new association. So Afghanistan now don't have something like building, skyscraper, and technical facility. So after remove the terrorists, we can help the Afghanistan to develop the country. In case of environment, many people know the fact the world caused the pollution. It's made a lot of pollution, but after removing the terrorists, we can help to environment to recover, something like that, by using the UN organization, something like that. UN organization exists to help the whole of the country, so to keep balance. So, as we said about the many reasons, the war is not for killing innocent people. This war could be a starting point of development of Afghanistan. So we are claiming that we should invade Afghanistan for people, so something like that. So that is our statement.
Yeah, I'm going to make a summary of my statement. Even that Bin Laden was guilty of the monster manning the 911 atrocity, but that is no reason for war in Afghanistan. And the people in Afghanistan is innocent, and include the American soldier and another soldier from the different country is innocent. And I saw a picture yesterday in